A lot of us believe that loving our dog is enough. We feed them, take them for walks, give them a pat on the head, and think that's all it takes to make them feel safe. But dogs feel things deeply. It's not just about what we do, it's how we do it. They can't sit us down and explain what's wrong, but they're always communicating. Not through loud barks or dramatic whining, but in quiet little ways that often go unnoticed. Ways that say, I don't feel completely safe, even with you. In this video, we're going to gently uncover 8 signs, so you can show up for your dog with more patience, deeper understanding, and even greater love. Let's begin with one of the most commonly overlooked. Sign number 1. They avoid eye contact, even when you're calling them gently. You know, dogs are super intuitive, and one of the clearest ways they show how they're feeling is through their eyes. When a dog feels safe and connected, they'll often look at you without hesitation. They might hold your gaze for a few seconds, and that alone says, I trust you. But if they keep glancing away, lowering their head, or blinking a lot while you're talking gently to them, it could mean they're unsure. Not because they don't love you, but maybe in that moment, they don't fully feel safe or understood. It's not them being stubborn. It's just how some dogs handle emotional discomfort, especially if they've had confusing past experiences or aren't quite sure what you're asking of them. That space between your eyes and theirs isn't just physical, it carries the weight of trust, comfort, and mutual understanding. And if that trust feels shaky, even the kindest voice might not be enough. But recognizing that is the first step to rebuilding a connection that feels safe for both of you. If you've ever noticed that quiet moment of hesitation in your dog's eyes, go ahead and give this video a like. It lets us know you understand that feeling too. Sign number 2. They constantly try to read your face or reactions. A confident dog moves through the world with ease, tail relaxed, eyes soft, body loose. But a dog who feels unsure will keep checking your face, as if trying to decode what comes next. Their eyes flicker from your hands to your eyes, back again, searching for signs of approval or warning. It's not just curiosity, it's quiet worry. They've learned that your tone, your posture, even the way your eyebrows move can tell them whether they're safe or not. This kind of constant monitoring isn't the behavior of a dog who feels secure. It's the behavior of one who feels like they need to be ready, always. When a dog feels deeply connected and safe, they stop watching and start living. They don't need to guess how you feel. They already know. Sign number 3. They follow you around silently, but never relax near you. When a dog follows you around all the time, it might look like loyalty, but if their body is always a little stiff, their eyes constantly scanning, and they never fully relax around you, that's not comfort. That's quiet insecurity. They're not just tagging along out of affection. They're staying close because they're unsure. Maybe unsure of how you feel about them, or worried you'll leave. It's not really curiosity. It's more like clinging to the one thing that feels familiar, even if they're not totally convinced it's safe. You'll notice the signs. A slow step, a lower tail, a hesitant posture, like they're still waiting for permission to truly settle. When a dog doesn't feel confident resting near you, even when you're calm and still, it means they're holding tension inside. And that tension often comes from doubt. Doubt about their place, their connection, or their worth in your eyes. But a dog that trusts you completely doesn't just follow. They lie beside you, exhale deeply, and let go of the need to watch your every move. Sign number 4. They flinch when you reach out too quickly. When a dog flinches or pulls back as you reach toward them, it's easy to miss. But it can be a quiet sign that something's not quite right. Even if you've never hurt them, their body might still carry fear or uncertainty. It's not always about your actions. It's about how safe they feel. A dog that trusts you won't shy away, they'll lean in. So when they hesitate, even briefly, it often comes from past experiences or simply not knowing that touch can be gentle. These reactions don't appear out of nowhere. They're shaped over time by what a dog has or hasn't lived through. But the good news is, trust can be rebuilt. Through quiet patience, soft hands, and letting them come to you when they're ready. And with time, that flinch fades, replaced by something far more powerful: trust, calm, and connection. Sign number 5. They show excessive submission. It's easy to think a dog rolling onto their back or showering you with licks is simply being affectionate, and sometimes it is. But when these behaviors happen too often, especially in quiet or non-playful moments, they can mean something else entirely. A dog that exposes their belly too quickly or licks you obsessively might not be trying to bond. They may be trying to avoid conflict. It's a way of saying, please don't be upset with me. These are deeply ingrained survival instincts, often triggered by fear of rejection or punishment, even if you've never been harsh. They read your smallest reactions: a sharp tone, a cold glance, or even emotional distance. Your dog picks up on all of it. When they feel unsure of where they stand with you, they don't push, they retreat. These gestures become ways to seek reassurance in the only language they know. If you notice this, pause and offer calm presence instead of commands. Let them come closer without asking for anything. Sometimes what they need most is not a correction, but the quiet comfort of knowing they're safe with you. If you're committed to being the kind of human your dog feels safe around, give this video a like, because we're here to help you understand them better, build deeper trust, and become the person they truly need. Sign number 6. They avoid certain rooms or areas you spend time in. Every room holds energy, routine, and memory. If your dog hesitates to follow you into a space like your bedroom, your home office, or the living room, it may be because that place feels emotionally distant or overwhelming. Perhaps that's where they often see you too busy to notice them, focused on work, or speaking in a firmer tone during moments of stress. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to emotional shifts, and even without words, they pick up on how a space feels. When warmth and attention are missing from those areas, the room itself can become something they quietly avoid. It isn't rejection, it's self-protection. Helping your dog feel welcome again isn't always about changing the space, but about changing the energy you bring into it. A calm voice, a soft glance, a gentle pat. These little gestures can turn any room into a place where your dog feels safe and seen again. Sign number 7. They never initiate play, only respond when invited. Confident dogs have a way of showing it. They'll drop a toy at your feet or gently nudge your hand like they're saying, "Come on, let's play." But when a dog never takes that first step, when playtime only begins after you start it might be a sign they're holding back. That hesitation doesn't always mean they're afraid, but it can mean they haven't built up enough trust yet to feel completely safe starting the interaction themselves. Play for dogs is more than entertainment, it's connection. If they don't feel ready to invite you in, that's something to notice. You don't need to do anything big to rebuild that trust, just be there. Talk to them gently, laugh with them. Show them, day by day, that joy is safe here and that they are too. Sign number 8. They don't want to eat unless you're sitting nearby. It can look like affection, your dog waiting patiently by their bowl until you take a seat nearby. But it's more than just good manners or affection. For some dogs, eating alone feels uneasy. They don't feel safe enough to fully relax and eat unless you're close by. Just being near you, hearing your voice, the sound of your steps, even feeling your presence helps them feel secure. For dogs like this, mealtime isn't just about filling their belly. It's about knowing they're not alone, that someone they trust is right there. Some dogs learn this from past experiences where food was scarce, or from moments when they felt most vulnerable while eating. So they hold back, they wait. Not out of stubbornness, but because your presence is what gives them the green light to finally let their guard down. If this video helped you understand your dog just a little better, please like it. It's one small way to show you care. Share it with someone whose dog deserves to feel truly seen and safe. And if you believe that every dog deserves not just a home, but a secure heart within it, don't forget to subscribe and join us.